Hello dear students, how are you? So previously we have learned how to use a while loop, right? So today we are going to have some experiment on while loop and test it out, what while can do for you, right? So first of all, experiment will be to remove this step or increment from the while loop. Okay, let's remove it. So now this is removed. Now in my while loop we have only two statements to print yes and welcome. Okay, and let us run this program. You can hit shift F10. Now you can see it is executing and executing and executing and executing. It will never come to end. Now why? Because because the value of x is equals to 5, and we have used a while condition, that is x less than equals to 10. That means the x is 5 and it will remain 5 forever, and your loop will not be terminated. Okay, so step is really very essential, right? So to stop this, you just click on stop button or control Z. Now let us have this statement back, but this time I'm going to decrease the value of x by 1. Okay, so again it should be my infinite loop. Okay, if a loop doesn't terminate, then it is called an infinite loop. So here also, now you can check out x is equals to 5. If I reduce 1, then it will be 4, then it will be 3, then it will be 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, whatever. Okay, now but this won't let this condition be false, right? Let us test it. Let's print this value of x here so that you can get the value of x. Now let's run this program by pressing shift F10. Now you can see straight away my loop is keep on executing. Now you can see minus, if you can get a glimpse, it is somewhat, I don't know, I'm not able to make it out, 28,000 something like that. So it is keep on reducing. Control Z, just hit Control Z, or sorry, it is F2, Control F2 to stop this from further executing. Now you can see my loop value is 52,000 or 5,28,990 by this time. So you have to use this step very carefully, and you have to understand, you have to check if your loop is not terminating. That means something is wrong with your step, because you have initialized it properly and you have given a condition properly, but step is missing, or you are decrementing but you need an increment for termination, right? So check out if this is happening. Now let us have one more problem. If I'm having the value of x which is greater than the condition already, so what is going to happen? Let us execute this program, shift F10. Now you can see these statements are not executing, since for the first time my x is 15, okay, which is already false. So my compiler won't get inside the loop, and straight away it gives you end of main. You can check out and debug it. Let's debug it. Now see, I am in my debug window. It will take a time. So here, if I hit F8, now the value of x is equals to 15. That is not a problem. And then if I hit F8 once more, since the condition is false, I should be moving to my line number 6. Okay, see, and if I hit F8 once again, it will simply print end of main. So you have understood why I am getting end of main here, right? Hope you got this, right? Now let us have a if inside it, or if you want to print all the even numbers between 10 to 20. So how we can do it? The one way of doing it is by simply having incremented by 2 and get rid of all these statement and simply print let's say x here and run this piece of a code. So you can check out I'm having 10 only because it is 10. So I'm going to modify this and execute it again. Now you can check I'm getting all the even numbers, and if I want odd numbers I just need to change 1 and run this. Now what if I want to print all the numbers and against them I want to print whether it is even or odd, right? So what I can do, one way of doing it is simply printing, since x is 11 so it is odd, and then print x again and print even, and then increase the value of x by 1 here also and here also, and let us run this program and check out whether it is working for me or not. So you can check out it is working. Okay, that's fine. I think you are not having any problem in that. Now let us make a program to find sum of all the numbers between 11 to 20, including 11 and 20, right? So what we need to do, we need to have a accumulator here. Okay, just a variable sum, or let's say s. It is not necessary to have a sum variable. I'm just having a s. It can be any variable. It will accumulate all the value. Initially s is equals to 0, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply add these numbers. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all these and simply write a s plus is equals to how much, x, and then increase the value of x by 1. Okay, so at the end I'm going to print the value of x and print the value of sum. Let's say sum is equals to comma s. Okay, now let us run this program and then we will check out how then we will debug it and see how it is executing. Okay, now see, I am not getting any value, means intermediate values, and straight away I'm going to get a 21 and sum is 155. Okay, now if you have a z1 here and specify 10, then you should be getting 15 as a sum, sorry 55 as a sum, and 11 as the value. Now let us check out how it is how my code is working. Okay, so for this I will be debugging it. So this is my debug window, and let us try to execute this. F8, and here x is equals to 1 and sum becomes 0. Condition is true, we move inside, and now the sum plus x, that means the value of x is equals to 1. 1 plus 0 is equals to 1, and so my s becomes 1 after the execution of statement, and then the value of x is increased, that is 2, and then condition is tested, and then again same expression, x is equals to x plus, sorry, s is equals to x, s plus x. So value of s is already 1. 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. So after execution of this statement I should be getting 3. Okay, let's check it out. So you can see my value is accumulated. Okay, and then see x is changed, then 3 plus 3 is equals to 6. You can check out s becomes 6 and x is equals to 3, and plus 1 will be 4. So all these steps are being calculated, and now you can check out like this. So it is going to increase, and here 21 plus 7 is equals to 28. See, 28 and 8 plus 28 is equals to 36, then 9, and then see, if I add 10 it should be 55, or in this way I'm getting a complete sum. Okay, so here it is. Your task is to print the sum of even number between 10 to 20. Okay, got it? Now how to do it? It is really very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a if here. If this x modulus 2 is equals to 0, that is the condition for even number, and if this is true, then only add the sum. Okay, or add the number to the sum. Let us debug this one. So let us hit F8. X is equals to 1, x is equals to 0. Now we are going to test the condition against the x. That is true. X modulus 2 is equals to 0. That is false in this case. Remember, if the condition is false, this if statement is not going to execute, or this statement is not going to execute. We will straight away jump to our line number 6 here. Okay, if I hit F8, now you can witness. Okay, so x will be increased and s remains unchanged. So 2, you can check out 2 and see. Now this time condition is true, so we will move inside and only 2 will be added. So s is equals to 2, and then 3, condition is false, so we will straight away jump to our 6 step, and then you can see the value of x will be increased to 4, and then 4 plus 2 is equals to 6, because the condition is true, right? So in this way you can have a if condition inside the while. Okay, and if you hit run from this moment, and sorry, you will get a sum of all even numbers, right? So that is what I want to teach you for the day. Now I will give you a question, that is, you have to find out a factorial of a number. Okay, so what is factorial of a number? Factorial of a number. For example, if I have a number is equals to 4, then factorial of this 4 will be 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, and it should be 24, I think, right? So 12 multiplied by 2 is equals to 24. If we have 5, you should be getting 120, right? So this is the task for the day, and hope you are going to do it. Try 10-20 times. Don't worry if you if it is not working for you, or you are not able to make it, because it is a parts and parcel of the programming. Don't worry, keep on doing, but try it, right? So that's all for the day. Bye bye. Do practice it.